Hello, welcome back to Neo Magic Gaming. I'm Michael, and this is Dredge. And where we left off last time, I believe we were doing the Devil's Spine normal storyline. 9 p.m. Okay, we gotta rest first. Okay, so we were looking for the last two of the signet things. Stone tablets, okay. Also, we have a lot of material here that we might need to sort through, so I will be right back. Okay, welcome back. I have sorted out the storage space. Oh, we gotta... We're gonna leave that there, because I think we need that little guy for... We actually need some of this. Okay, so... Big fish over there. There's some good metal over there. We don't need any, though. Dang it! Of course we lost the explosives. Well, I'm being as careful as I could be, ain't I? Well, this day was a bust. Okay. Shipyard. Repair all for basically all my money. We get that. Okay, we have all the material we're gonna need. Okay. We're gonna uninstall that. Reinstall that. Give it a quick repair and rest. Okay, well, let's go see if we could find the other two. Not what I wanted to do. I just don't know where it would be anymore. So we're gonna try these ones. There was one in there. Let's check that. Might as well grab it. Hate that we have to go back to Little Morrow to sell it, though. Oh, shit. Dodged! Okay. Not good. Not good, not good, not good. There we go. I somewhat forgot that that's a possibility. Like that right there might be one. Nope. Over there. Nope. It is definitely getting late, and there's a rest point over there we could stop at. Okay. Okay, I'll be back when we have found something, because this is getting ridiculous. Welcome back, and if I kind of hate myself there. Well, I think we found one. We did. We have one more packed explosive left. I'm slightly in panic because of using the ban. We have no more packed explosives left. I'll be back. Okay, and we have the 2 fish needed for this. Fishing speed plus 330%. It's pretty good. Okay. We need to head back to the fishmonger because, oh no. We need to move fast. Okay, we got back to the fishmonger. And I'll be right back again. Okay, so I had to head to Little Morrow to sell off all the trinkets so we could repair the ship. And I just remembered we were told to go talk to the lighthouse keeper. What is it? What do you know about the Silver and Crimson book? She shudders at the very mention of the book. You're really asking me after all this time? You know it must be returned. She looks at you with deep pity. You have to move on, for her sake as well as yours. Take control. Be rid of that thing once and for all. Didn't tell us what the book was. Okay, so we need to head back. Northeast. That way. Okay, so I found out something. Storage. There are only 3 of these. And we have all the fires, too. Okay, so let's head over to that area where they were asking about the stone tablets over there. Gotta be careful, I don't have access to banish at the moment. We trigger these ones. We quickly go through here. There we go. Okay, lucked out there a bit. It is late. Cut through here. Okay, here's where we want to go. Okay. 1 second. Oh, I was recording that whole time. I'm sorry. Okay, so what we're supposed to do, because I just Googled it real quick, is go to the trader. The trader takes the stone tablet from you and inspects it closely, turning it over in his hands. Remarkable, yes, I do believe this is a fragment of a larger arrangement. He reaches up onto a high shelf and brings down a similar-looking stone, a bright one covered in much more dust. Some years ago, I acquired this other piece. You found this near the ruins of Devil's Spine, didn't you? Ah, well, I suspect that there will be more out there. I'll hold on to this for now and study it further while you search for the other fragments. Oh, you got another? Wonderful. Please, let me see. The trader takes the stone tablet from you and lays it on the table next to the others. Judging by the age of the stone and the shape of the glyph, these are all part of the same set. I'll keep this for now until you come across any others. There's just one more to find. Oh, you got another? Wonderful. Please let me see. The trader takes the stone tablet from you and places it alongside the others. He turns them over and arranges them together into a square. On the underside of the tablets, new glyphs begin to form, casting an eerie light onto the low ceiling. Yes, go on. He begins transcribing the glyphs onto an old sheet of parchment. Each stroke appears to demand excruciating concentration. After a few minutes, he puts down his pen and reads aloud. When the sky mistakes the stars and the air grows thick with night, the deep will open its scars. Protect us, O guiding light. I only know of one guiding light, but these tablets predate the lighthouse at Greater Morrow by centuries. The fragments are fused together now. Why don't you take this back? In theory, they should open a lock somewhere. But where? An intriguing mystery. Do let me know if you make any progress. In the meantime, do you have any trinkets for me to appraise? Do I? No. How would I have figured that out? First of all, obviously the key was the stone tablets for the tower. You could figure that out pretty easily. But how were you supposed to find out that the trader had the fourth? Crazy. Okay, well, we'll head back to the Devil's Spire and see what is in that lighthouse. And here we are, back at the ancient ruins. Let's go to the lighthouse. You climb the many stairs leading to the ancient lighthouse. At its base is at a solid stone door. You can't see a handle, but there's a large socket carved into the face of the door. The fused tablet clicks into place, and the doors rumble before sliding aside. You step through the doorway of the ancient lighthouse. The stairway to the top has collapsed. This is as far as you're going to get. Around you, a number of dusty objects. Some of them look valuable. The best light in the game. Cool. You take everything from the room. So we are actually supposed to go over here, I believe, for the main quest, which we haven't done. And we already have everything he needs. So we are just gonna book it. Here we are. A man meets you at the dock, bracing himself against the wind and spray. Oh, rapturous day! A fresh disciple carried to me atop the waves. Come ashore, weak thing, and rest your weary soul. All right. Your arrival is providence from the deep itself. I have been calling, and now you are the answer. He looks like he's getting scales. The rite of purification is almost at hand, and you are to be my replacement. I'm listening. Your trial begins immediately. Tell me, what does your spirit seek? Happiness? Ha! Merely an excuse to halt the search for something greater. Happiness is, by definition, a compromise. And your flesh, what does it crave? The warmth of the sun? And yet it eludes you. Darkness is cast over you, over the rest of your days. Finally, what does the world deserve? Nothing. Exactly. And yet it takes endlessly, harvesting, draining, but soon it will know that it has taken too much. It is already too late. The trial is concluded. You still have much to learn, but the knowledge will be delivered to you in time. Now, your role, as my initiate, is to act as herald of the purge, just as I was for the one before me. The nearby spires blaze with eternal fire, yet the stone hearths of these 3 idols lie barren and void. Retrieve the 3 fathomless flames from the crags behind us and ignite the crucibles. Visit the shrines of the deep. I will mark them. They will offer further guidance. I must provide no more. The statue holds the crucible. It's empty. A cold flame roars in the statue's hands. Which statue do you want to look at? A cold flame roars in the statue's hands. Preparations are complete. The fanatic awaits. Ooh. The carving shows a swarm of small fish surrounding a boat. The ravenous children, alone they are nothing. Together they summon her. Beneath these words, someone has added, "Oh, it's how to get rid of the small red fish." Carving of a large fish with crossed-out eyes. The unseeing mother. This is the big fish. And the bubbling vent is just... Okay, yeah, it's just explaining how to do that. What is it? I might as well talk to him. Are there others that share your beliefs? There are pretenders, failures that make a mockery of the deep. I tried correcting their ways, but I soon saw that they had lost the path. I left them to their ceaseless hunger. I found it at the end of my other life. It washed ashore, as all great gifts do. It took some time for me to decipher the runes. It speaks of an incomprehensible door, and those wretched, twisted fish that swarm through their flesh is the closest thing to a key. Relics, you say? Perhaps one such as this? He pulls an antique pocket watch from inside his robe. Droplets of sea spray crackle and seethe in the air around it. You are drawn to it too, I see. I found it during my rite of proving as I scavenged for creatures of power. It sapped at my spirit when I first recovered it, but I came to appreciate its strange nourishment with time. As will you. When the ritual is prepared, it will be yours to carry forth. Ah, I can feel it. The chill of the deep touches us now. It is time. Come. You follow him up the stairs of the I don't need my accent for that. You follow him up the stairs of the temple. At the top is a black stone altar. Stacked high upon the altar are layers of dark, damp wood. He draws an antique pocket watch from his robe. It sways hypnotically in the breeze. It is almost yours. Make it mark the start of your journey. And the end. Still holding the pocket watch in one hand, he clambers atop the pyre and raises the scroll. He begins to chant. What are you doing? He ignores you. The wind picks up, swirling sea spray around an altar. A cold blue flame rises from the sodden wood at his feet. Stop this! His chanting grows louder. The freezing blaze climbs his legs. His chanting continues, no pain detectable in his voice. He lifts his arms skyward. Seconds later, the inferno engulfs him. It rages for a moment, then abruptly dies away. A cold mist pools around the floor of the temple briefly before wind sweeps it into the sea. No trace of the fanatic remains. The pyre is cold and damp. You take the pocket watch. It's freezing cold. It vibrates in your palm. Clock hand spinning wildly below the cracked face surface. Okay, so that, I believe, is the last relic. And I can't fully remember if giving it to the collector will end the game. So, we are going to go back to the... Where is it? There it is. The oil rig. We're going to talk to the mad scientist there. Find out what fish he wants from here. Then get the fish. Forgot about that guy. Maybe we'll check out that guy in the next episode and see what he wants. I will look it up and see if it's worth doing, because we are very close to ending this. We just have to finish the oil rig, which I think we're on the last part. Then we got to go do Antarctica, which I believe is not that long, maybe an episode or two. And then that should finish it. We are in the home stretch. So, we will talk to... Wow, this place really has grown. Talk to the scientist here. See what he wants. Yep, that's fine. Oh! Are you okay? The inevitable conclusion. He rocks back and forth, hands shading his eyes from the harsh lights above. Our work almost complete. Closer, pure devil spine. The wretches, where are they? Okay, so we have this saved. We just need to find these three buddies. What else did we want to do out here? There was something... Oh, yeah. We can't do that yet. Because it's fleet services. We need money. Oh, we could do one of them. There we go. Okay. Good. Let's rest and head back to the Devil's Spine. Here we are, Devil's Spine. We need Volcanic Plus. Shit. Okay, 1 second. Okay, I have fixed the issues, I hope. That. Okay, I think this is one of the fish we need. It's a big boy. Same fish. This is one of the ones we need. Shit. That's fine. Okay, we just need to find the last one because I already gave him the little crab thing, so I had to empty out the pot because I needed the money. No. This is definitely one we don't have, so we'll grab it. Got it. I don't know why, I just have the weirdest feeling that this one's going to be worth the most out of them. Oh, we'll see if that's what we need it. So I was right that the sawfish would be the most expensive because they are unusable in there. So I do know where this last fish is. I accidentally found it trying to get some money, so we could go there next. But I am going to get 170 for those two fish. Let's go to fleet services. We have enough. Okay. 2,500. But big deal is we have opened up a lot of space in our storage. Move that. There. There. Okay. So, let's see how big this makes it. Well, that's pretty decent. One, two, three, four, five, six. I'm not sure if that's any bigger, actually. We'll find out. So, we are going to head back to the Devil's Spire, get that last fish, and I'll see you then. Okay, so if memory serves, it should be right around here. Nope. There it is. That's one of the more creepier looking mutated fish. Might as well get some money while we're here, right? Sell, 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 sell. Okay, we're going to rest a bit, and then I will see you back at the oil. And we're back. Okay, first thing we're going to do is go to the generator here. Sell, 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 no. Sell, 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 and sell. Okay. With shocking speed, he rushes towards the table, grabbing at the corpses. The shape that bursts through the blackboard barely resembles the scientist, no longer meek and cowed, now a frightening visage of stretched skin and sharp teeth. With a sickening crunch, he bites down into the sea scorpion's carcass, black liquid dripping from his mouth. His terrible head snaps up and locks eyes with you, a feral cry rising from his lungs, forming an customary scream with fleshly born claws pointed in your direction. With limbs overcome by frantic spasms, he stumbles towards the nearest window, slowly at first, then arriving at considerable speed. The aberrant form of the scientist crashes through the glass, diving out, beyond the deck of the platform, down, hitting the water, then disappearing into the deep. Ooh. You know what? We're going to sell that. Oh, we went nearly where I thought we would. Never mind. Okay, so defenses. The defenses are operational, emitting a droning sound that grates at the ears. You walk the perimeter of the tower. One of the electrical panels hasn't been securely fastened. And that's where we are going to end it for today. Thank you for watching Dredge. Next time we will be turning off the defense systems to see what happens to the oil rig. I hope you enjoyed today. If you did, do all that fun YouTube stuff, like and subscribe, and check out the Saturday Night Stupidity Hour with me and a few friends over on PlayStation. We stream every Saturday night, and I hope to see you there. And again, have a good one. Bye!